Trekking the Tour du Mont Blanc, adventure awaits.
Last summer, myself and my younger brother Andrew embarked on a challenge of a lifetime. We took on the TMB, which, as you may know, is a 165-kilometre round route surrounding Mont Blanc in the Alps throughout 3 countries. We did this all on foot and camping and had never done anything like this before, so we really didn't know what to expect. There were highs, there were lows. Here's how we got on. Day before the TMB, all packed. My brother is here, ready to go, traveling from Heathrow tomorrow. My bag, my brother's bag, got some caps, chargers, charging. Our flight's at 8:10, so we're leaving here at like 4 a.m. I am feeling excited but also apprehensive trying out new equipment. I haven't used most of the equipment in my life. I've got a new tent, new mat, new everything. Got the maps. We're flying to Geneva,
Switzerland.
Yeah.
And we'll get a bus to Chamonix. Key words in French.
Okay.
Excusez-moi, mon français n'est pas bon.
Yep.
Oui.
Is the tent I bought for myself. My brother has his. So Andrew, how are you feeling? What are your fears, thoughts, trepidations?
I am good. I just hope I can get a campsite alright. Francis, what's your top animal to see?
An eagle. What's
Nice.
yours?
Ibex.
Nice. Eagles are available to see because my brother saw an eagle last year. My older brother, he saw an eagle in the Alps. So I have high hopes. 9 kilos. Oh, 8.9. Not bad. 9.9. Heavier than Andrew's. Very interesting. So we arrived at like 11 and our bus to Chamonix wasn't till 2:30, but luckily we are getting the 12:30 one instead because the nice man said that we could switch to the earlier one.
Tired.
We're in Chamonix. We're just at the campsite. It was 5 minutes away from where the minibus dropped us off at. My dinner, noodles on the hob. A mozzarella, tomato and chicken, I think, baguette. Andrew's eaten. We've got our tents up. Perfect first night. We're gonna just read a little bit. It's on the line, drying, showered. First drink. The view. Not doing it justice, but it looks stunning.
Definitely.
So 13 miles today. It's gonna be a bit flatter, but we can do it. We are heading the next morning to here. This is about 13 miles away from Chamonix where we are.
That's 13. Oh, the campsite here is 13.
So we're going here to this campsite past the Chamonix. So I want to touch the water. It looks really nice. Walking along the beautiful trail on day 1. So beautiful. Done 15 miles today. It's already 8:15 now, so we are camping here. I'll show you the camping spot in a little bit. It's been a long day, very tired. We're gonna quickly put the tents up. We're by a river which will make a nice noise. But yeah, tiring. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get up a little earlier, so we won't need to do this, but you know, it's a fine spot. We've got a nice spot. And then tomorrow we'll stay in a campsite and have a shower. Save a bit of money today as well. And yeah, not bad, not a bad setup. Long day, a little tired. I feel like I'll feel more tired tomorrow. Right now I am tired, but I'm not like an insane tired. What I did have a little hiccup with, I had a lot of sun cream in my eyes at one point, so I had to rinse it out, and it did make a couple of hours walk pretty difficult. So tomorrow I'm going to be really careful about when I'm topping up on face sun cream. I might just not even put it around the eyes and just wear sunglasses, because it was quite tough. But yeah, to get to the campsite it would have been another 45 minutes, and at this point time's of the essence with the lights, so just want to get set up. My tent, bench, 3 tents, and we're gonna cook.
Strong first day walking with 15 miles, and although we didn't reach the campsite, actually staying by the river felt like a cool adventure. It was scary going to the toilet in the middle of the night, I'm not gonna lie, but it was quite cool. And we made friends with a fellow TMB traveler who joined us. We were a little group, and fairly strong first day overall.
Now we've got 4 hours uphill. It's going to be tough, but this is what it's all about. So we're just eating some food before we start. It's 1 o'clock, so we'll probably be at the top by 5 o'clock. It's another hour down. I reckon we'll be back. We'll reach the campsite at about 7 p.m. You can hear something. Andrew's going to inspect. Grasshopper? Okay, just stay still. Andrew found a grasshopper. He just chucked it on me before. I'm really pleased we stopped here because it's just so, like, you feel like, why don't I live like this more often? It's just so wonderful.
So we ended up stopping at around 4 p.m, walking just over 6 miles with quite a lot of elevation considering the distance we covered, and we got to stay at the most fantastic campsite. Well, the campsite was quite basic, but the surrounding area was just phenomenal, and it really made me want to live in the mountains permanently. It honestly felt like what the trip was all about.
Reached up here, very tiring. Thoughts?
Aye, good, beautiful, very happy.
We have done 4 miles today. I've just been informed we're going 1 mile an hour, which feels like we're doing a lot more. It feels a lot more difficult than that. But we are gonna go
There's two different routes we can go. We can go around the glacier, which is longer but less hilly, or we can go over the glacier, which we're going to do. I think it's going to take 2.5 hours. So we should be finished that by about 3. You know, it's quite tiring, but this is the fun of it. And we're a little low on food. So hopefully we find a supermarket at some point, otherwise we might have to get a bus and go to a supermarket, which doesn't really feel like the vibe of what we're doing.
Daniel, do you want a cup of tea? Sure.
Day 3 was 11 miles and almost 5,000 meters elevation. I found this day a mixed bag. I was moving very slowly to my brother's dismay. The previous days were having an effect on me, and I didn't film it at one point, but I was worried for my safety in a valley because I was so hot. I had no water. I thought I was going to have heat exhaustion. Also bought overpriced snacks, but the evening views were spectacular and just showed the awesomeness of nature, and I just gazed out at the stars before I fell asleep. It was incredible.
So we just have entered Italy about 10 minutes ago, been walking downhill. It was nice to have a little change. After about an hour walk up the hill, we reached Italy, so it was nice to have that success early on. Yeah, really beautiful. I'm excited to try some pizza as well. And yeah, hopefully we're going to reach a supermarket this evening. That will be really nice because we are low on food, and hopefully what I'm wanting is a shower. Today was quite tough. We did 10 miles, which isn't that far, but the elevation was a lot. It was also really sunny and hot, so it was a tough day. At the end of the day, it was beautiful to camp where we camped though, and I think today might be still tough, a little easier than yesterday, fingers crossed. It's a bit cooler as well in weather. We have to get further. We have to do like, I think 15 miles or to get to the supermarket, so it's not going to be a super easy one, but I think the terrain might be slightly easier. Final thing is there's not been much phone reception, so well there might be now, but also with my battery packs I don't waste them, so not overall though, not as much phone reception as I thought. When I've tried in places, it does really run down the battery searching for it, and I might get it for a second, but it's not a crazy amount. I was thinking there might be a little bit more. It's okay though, but if I was alone it would be worth noting. I also don't know if in Switzerland if my phone contract will cover that. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm on giffgaff, so hopefully. If not, at least I'm with a group, so it's okay. And my brother can contact people I need to contact if needed.
Pizza. Day 4 was a long one, 16.25 miles, but it paid off to reach Valferré in Italy. Crossing over to the border in the morning was a nice success to have early on, and arriving at the campsite with all the facilities was fantastic. I had a well-earned hot shower and got groceries.
Got food at the supermarket yesterday before we head into expensive Switzerland. Got so much good stuff. The campsite's really nice. This was the first campsite we had in a few days. First shower I had as well, which was nice. Don't mind my eyes gone all swollen, because I don't know, my face just goes swollen sometimes, so I might not film too much today. But yeah, really nice to wash clothes. I'm drying them quickly because with a hairdryer in the bathroom because basically they're not dry yet, so I'm going to quickly dry them again and left them hanging in there. Nice to be at a campsite. Stick now, really nice, useful. Oh. Stick that I'll try out, and they're not all appearing, but there were so many butterflies here. Oh, I think they are over here. I don't want to get too close, but there's so many. I don't know if you can see them. I thought it was like in the valley, so it was kind of like.
Ciao, heel. It's my university jumper. It feels like a school jumper.
Drew. So we're going over there to camp. Everyone was going, saying they were going to the border for Switzerland, and now we can see them all on those hills there. Just there we go into camp there. You can see everyone. Just had a shower in the river. There's a little bath, like a little pool further down. Freezing, but feels very nice to be a bit refreshed. Yeah, I didn't fully submerge myself, but I went like halfway in and then splashed myself. Yeah, really refreshing. Whoop. I'm wearing slippers. I gotta concentrate.
Throughout the day, my swollen face did decrease, which I was happy about, and we covered 10.5 miles and over 3,000 feet elevation. It was one of my favorite days and some of the best, most dramatic scenery of the trip. Have you ever ran on a treadmill and selected the option to run in the Alps or in some dramatic, beautiful scenery? It honestly felt like that, but real. We ended as part of a really big group walking together with around 10 of us dotted around the same area to camp at night. It felt very nomadic. I was probably the slowest of the bunch, and everyone got up super early the next morning because they were scared the police might come and fine us for wild camping, leaving before 8 a.m, which for me, who likes a lion, found difficult. Luckily, no one came to fine us.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. You don't want to miss out.